starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Keyshawn George is out there with Young. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Sarr. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Now here's Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Pass the ball. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by George.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
2 points. That one goes.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Edwards against George. And it's good for 2.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Pass to Dosunmu. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. And the basket by Edwards.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Back to Young. Sarr with a screen on ball. Young fires away from outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Inside. And stolen by Sarr. Out to the wing. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
Find the lane. Find the lane. At the line for Washington. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Young. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Young. Trae bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Ball from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Young from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. He has 5.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Davis. Still yet to score. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. And And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Ball sets a screen for Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Ball. Young from outside. Another miss by Young. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The kick out to Ball. Good on the triple.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Timberwolves on defense. 3-point lead. And here's Young. 10 points for him. Song. The pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Davis finds George. The Wizards working the ball around now. A nice shot by Young.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Dosunmu with it. Still without a basket. Swiped it away. Here's Young. And the layup is good.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Sarr against Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. George looking around. Pass to Sarr. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for Alex Sarr.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Fires the 3. George with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Now here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
Young outside. Fires from way outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Ball kicks to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by McDaniels. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards, reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. On defense, the Timberwolves. Here's Vukcevic. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Riley. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Highland. Now Gobert. Back to Highland. That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
There's the pick. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Washington. Here's Minnesota. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pass to Behringer. Now Green. Here's Shannon. Still scoreless.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Carrington, that's good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Here's Shannon. Green taking his time here. The 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Carrington finds Johnson. They set the screen. Pass to Coulibaly. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
You know, Tim, when you look at Bilal Coulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yes, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
To the inside, Coulibaly with the steal. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Carrington. 5 on the clock. Here is Riley. Kicks it out to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Highland. 5 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Coulibaly, bounce pass. Riley. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. Now here's Green. Pass the ball. Here's the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ball's got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside ball. Over in the corner, Green. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially.
He gets it to go.
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Koulibaly is out there with Ayton. And it's Young, and there's Riley, and it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Pass to Young. Now here's Johnson. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Shannon. Nothing on the board.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Yep, it counts. Young's got 22.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Green. Clark finds Green. Now Ball. Over Young. And again, it's Minnesota.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here is Clark, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Here's Shannon, who's guarded by Johnson. Wizards trail by 10. On its way from Young for 2, and Berenger pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Ball. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 22.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play off contact.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Anthony Davis is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Now here's Davis. Scoreless thus far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young, good.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Johnson against Edwards. And ball puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's Young. Puts up a deep three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Here's Beranger, started by Davis. It's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Young. Here is Riley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 34 points.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Here's Green. Green with a screen on Johnson. Edwards kicks the ball. Misses the three. And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 14-6 run. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Edwards. Lets the three fly. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Bounce pass Davis. And here's Young. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's up his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to bring him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
And McDaniels drops them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Davis, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Ball. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here is Davis. Hasn't made one yet. Davis downhill to stop the run. Plays it up and banks it in.
How about the take by AD? With that 7.5-foot wingspan, Davis can work around and over defenders on the dribble.
Here's Dosunmu. Has to go Bear. Outside, ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Strong, the pass to Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Gobert with a screen on Young. And it's blocked. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Dosunmu. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Davis. Young against Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Now, here is Young. He's got 34. Sarr with the screen on McDaniel. It's Davis with the drive. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Ball. It's good. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Outside, Davis. Pass to Song. With his first shot attempt, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels outside. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. First 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Young. Takes a 3. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, a wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. The Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Shannon's checked in. And here is McDaniel. Edwards looking it over. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 5 now.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Bounce pass, Davis. Davis sets a screen. From the wing, count that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Washington. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Davis, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Shannon. Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert, covered by Johnson. Fires for three. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
To the middle. Pass to Johnson. Davis against McDaniel. Davis dishes to Johnson. Over Edwards. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Johnson.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Now here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And yes, it's good. 16 points for him.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Count it.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Puts up a deep three. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniel's got 8 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
So we've reached the end of the first play. Timberwolves lead by 11. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
74. And now, please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Gobert. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Whoa! What a play!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Minnesota leading by 9. Edwards with it. Outside, Ball. McDaniels outside. Lock at 6. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And the Wizards with possession. And here's Young from the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
It's Davis on the wing. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
McDaniels outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ball against Young. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 28.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
On the wing, Davis. And McDaniels with the block. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Bounce pass Young. Here's Davis. Oh, and Anthony Davis is too much at the rim.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Ball against Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
That's good from Ball. Wizards trail by 13. Outside, George. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ball against Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young playing.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight. Home or away, he won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And he makes the first.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
So he gets them both. Here's Ball. He's got 31. McDaniels outside. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. McDaniels finds Edwards. Now here's Dosunmu. Clock is at 3. Fires from the wing. McDaniels outside. No good with the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, George. One shot.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, ball. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Edwards. Over George. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time to welcome your Wizards.
Young looking around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Edwards against George. Edwards inside. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Now George. He's got 6 to the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Back to Young. Shoots the 3. And rebounded by McDaniel. Timberwolves leading by 13. Can he keep it going? Rebound by the Wizards. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 45 points.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Basket counts.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
Ball kicks to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 24 points.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Back to Young from past the arc. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Number 4. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
McDaniels finds Dosunmu. Now Ball. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's now 33 points for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Pass to Dosunmu. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Wizards. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by McDaniel. Here's Ball, and it's good off the glass. Ball's got 35 in the game.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Shoots a fader, and Davis can't get it to go. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Fires the 3. Washington with the rebound. Young in the corner. Over Gobert. The kick out to Young. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Outside, Davis for 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Great job. Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here is Edwards. 27 points for him. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 30.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And the first one drops. And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
On the free throw, no good. Washington with the ball, trailing by 10. Here's Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ayton's got his first basket.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
2 minutes.
Johnson against Edwards. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 34 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Highland. Connects from three-point range. Highland's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Johnson with the bounce pass, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
1:04 left to play in the third. The 11-footer, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And every trip up the floor, these are the kind of looks you wish for.
Carrington with the ball. Johnson right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Pass to Green. Green with a screen for Highland. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 11. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Koulibaly, guarded by Green. Here is Riley. No scoring in this one. Just 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. In deep. Koulibaly drops it in. Koulibaly's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Edwards fires from way outside. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Riley. Koulibaly is out there with Ayton. And it's Young, and it's Johnson in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Young against Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Koulibaly with the screen for Johnson. Hits it from three-point range.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Shannon. Takes the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Young pass to Johnson. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Clark. This one for 3. Koulibaly, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ball with it, now guarded by Ayton. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. Ayton the screen. Riley against Green. And here is Johnson from downtown. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Outside, Green. Here's Shannon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Johnson. Young outside. Pass to Riley. Three-pointer. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Young.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Here's Shannon over Johnson. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Young. Ayton a screen on ball. Back to Ayton. Now Johnson. Green with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. Down low. Here's Shannon. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Screen by Young. It's Young on the wing. Wizards passing it around. Koulibaly finds Young. Oh, good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Wizards trail by 15. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Young, good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Clark. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Ball, the pass to Edwards. The three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 37.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game. He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Green, the pass to Shannon. There's the 3. Green, no luck. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Young. Over Ball. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's Shannon.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Terrence Shannon taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And he's good on the second. Wizards trail by 15. Young outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. And stolen by Song. Shoots over McDaniel. And another miss by Washington. Timberwolves leading by 15. Jacks up a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Young. Outside, Davis. Shoots over McDaniel. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Right side, Davis. Pass to Song. And here's Young. He's covered by Ball. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Shannon. Just 5 to shoot. Back to McDaniel. And another three for Minnesota.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Song. Young outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Launches a three. That shot off. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Minnesota.
Number 13, Ayo Dosunmu.
Washington on D. It's an 18-point game. Left side, Ball. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Washington's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Davis up top. The Wizards with another miss. Minnesota leading by 18. Dosunmu, the pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
George with the ball. George sets a screen. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Outside Edwards. Ball sets a screen for Edwards. Fires the three. Outside Ball. Here's Gobert. Now Edwards. Trying again. Connects with the J.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. Young outside. Davis. And Davis nails the three.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Now here's Ball. Outside Edwards for three. A three-pointer. Good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Sar. The long shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame, and with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And another three for Minnesota.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Pass to Davis. Over Clark. Fade away from outside. It's an 18-point lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Ball. Here's Shannon. Shot clock at 6. Ball fired. Can't get it to go. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.